Right, well, we've finished shopping. Now we've come to Starbucks to have another coffee before going home. And it's a good thing that I remembered what we were supposed to be getting for tonight's dinner, isn't it? It's a good thing I remembered we needed cheese and a courgette and a carrot. Because if it was left up to you, Daisy, we wouldn't have had it. We would have gotten home and I would have realised, oh shit, we don't have a courgette and a carrot. And we could have had that dinner tonight. But because we hadn't got it, we couldn't have it, so we'd still be stuck for what to have for tonight's dinner. But luckily, because I'm so very intelligent and have a good memory that remembers things at like the last minute, I was able to remember that we needed a carrot and courgette for tonight's dinner because of the recipe idea my mum thought up. So, God, does the music have to be so loud? You can't think or speak. Between that and the traffic, you know, how is anyone supposed to talk to each other? It's like a bloody nightclub where you can't hear anybody. Not good at all. So yeah, if it was up to you, Daisy, because you're fecking useless, we just wouldn't have had what we needed for tonight's dinner, and then we'd have had no or less options of things to have tonight's dinner. It's not good enough. You need to learn to think more. So I don't have to think. I shouldn't have to think of these things, Daisy, because I'm not as good as it. I need my brain, its memory, and its capacity to think about and remember other things, like my ideas for my writing and my art and my business stuff. I need to mainly be thinking about that, and not about what to get grocery wise or what to have for dinner. All I need to know is that we're having a certain thing for dinner and that's all taken care of. I shouldn't have to be thinking about like, oh, what should we have for dinner, or oh, we don't know what we're having for tonight's dinner, and oh, we don't know what to get at the supermarket. And you know, this is your job, Daisy. You're supposed to be the one to freaking do it. Because if I don't think about what I need to think about, which is to do with my job, my business, then I won't have enough money to buy my alcohol and my drugs. And you know how much I rely on my alcohol and drugs to get me through the day. Because you know that I need to spend most of my time high and drunk, either high or drunk. Because if I don't, then I wouldn't have all these ideas. Like when I was a kid, these ideas used to come to me easier, but now since I've become older, a grown up, I've had to rely on drugs and drink to pretty much conjure up all these ideas that I have for my stories and my art, you know? So I can't be thinking about, these things are just a distraction to me. Like I say, this is just taking up time that I could be spent thinking of ideas for my art and my writing. And like I say, this is what pays the bills, Daisy. My ideas and my art, my stories, my writing is what pays the bills, whether you like it or not. Like you and everybody else just thinks, oh, it's just, you know, whatever, like it's not important. Like people say, don't get a real job. It's not a real job, like doing art or writing or whatever. And people say, oh, just get a real job, you know, you're not gonna get money for it or whatever, you know. It's like, yes, you can get a career in writing. You can get a career in art. That's a misconception. So as much as people like you don't think that it's important that I have these ideas, well, I'm sorry to say, but this is what pays the bills and pays for the groceries and pays for my drug addiction and my drink addiction, which is more important than your silliness. You're the one who is the one who deals with the silliness, like anything to do with the household stuff, household chores, domestic things. That's your department, and that includes shopping and groceries and the dinner. It's your job to do this stuff. to free up my mind so I don't have to do it. God.